I know if you don't have discipline, you don't have freedom. Without discipline, you're a slave to your emotions. You're controlled by distractions, by procrastination, by whatever feels easy in the moment. But when you develop discipline, you take control of your future. You no longer wait for the perfect time. You no longer let your feelings dictate your actions. You do what needs to be done, no matter what. And when you do that, success becomes inevitable. If there's one thing more expensive than taking action, it's not taking action. The cost of inaction is one of the greatest thieves of success. It doesn't seem like much at first. You put something off for a day, then a week, then a year. But before you know it, years have gone by, and you're still standing in the same place. No progress, no growth, just regret. I once met a man who told me, I always wanted to start my own business, but I never got around to it. He was in his 60s. He had spent his whole life working for someone else, waiting for the perfect time. But the perfect time never came. Now he was left with only one thing: regret. Because here's the truth. Life doesn't wait for you to be ready. The opportunity you ignore today might not be there tomorrow. And every day you delay, you pay a price. Not in money, but in lost potential. Imagine two people have the same dream of building wealth. One starts today, even if they don't feel ready. They take small steps, but they keep moving. The other waits, telling themselves, I'll start when the timing is better. A year later, the first person has gained knowledge, skills, and momentum. The second person, still waiting. Now let's fast forward 5 years. The first person has built something. Maybe not perfect, but it's growing. The second person finally decides to start, but now they're 5 years behind. That's the cost of inaction. It doesn't just hold you in place, it pushes you backwards. While you wait, the world moves forward. And if you wait long enough, the opportunities you once had will be gone. I knew a man who wanted to invest, but he kept saying, I need to learn more before I start. 5 years later, he was still learning, still hesitating. Meanwhile, others who started with less knowledge were now ahead. Why? Because they took action while he made excuses. Now, I'm not saying you should act recklessly, but I am saying that waiting for the perfect moment is a trap. The perfect moment doesn't exist. People think the biggest risk is making a mistake, but the biggest risk is doing nothing, because when you do nothing, life makes the decision for you. Think about your health. If you don't take care of it now, you'll pay the price later. Think about your finances. If you don't start managing your money now, you'll struggle later. Think about your relationships. If you don't invest in them now, you'll feel the loneliness later. Inaction comes with a price, and that price is regret. And regret is the worst pain of all, because unlike failure, you can't fix regret. You can't go back in time and change your choices. You can't get back the years you lost. I once met an old man who said, if I could go back, I'd do things differently. But here's the problem. You can't go back. You only get one shot at this life. And every day you waste is a day you never get back. So what's the answer? It's simple. Start now. Start where you are with what you have. Don't wait for everything to be perfect. Don't wait until you feel ready. Just take the first step. Because once you start, you create momentum. And momentum is the key to success. And if you ever feel like putting something off, just ask yourself, what will this cost me if I don't do it? Because I promise you, the cost of inaction is always greater than the cost of taking a risk. So don't wait. Don't delay. Start now. Because if you don't, one day you'll look back and wish you had. Success isn't built in a day. It's built in the small, consistent actions you take every single day. The problem is, most people underestimate the power of small improvements. They think success comes from big, dramatic changes, but that's not how it works. Success isn't a single event. It's a process. I once heard someone say, I want to be wealthy, but I don't know where to start. I told them, start by saving just 1% more of your income. just 1%. Then next month, increase it by another 1%. They looked at me like it was too simple. But that's the secret. Small steps, taken consistently, create massive results over time. Most people get discouraged because they don't see instant results. They go to the gym for a week and don't see a difference.